Namaste and welcome to ICSI YouTube channel with a new face, with a new guest, but the same series of Women Power, Reinstate Women Rights webinar series that we are holding every Friday at 8 p.m. India time. And I also welcome all my guests, those who have joined us from the different parts of the world in the different time zones. Greetings to you as per your time zones. And we are blessed and we are very fortunate that every week we meet renowned speakers, female speakers, those have achieved great heights in their life, and they are kind of a role model for lot many youth and specifically girl child who want to achieve heights in their career. And one such guest speaker is today with us, Miss Natasha Advani ji. She is an intuitive energy alchemist. She's a skill developer, life changer, inspirational coach, whatever name you want to give, but she is an energy house. She's an energy house and an inspiration for all the young people, those who are wondering what to do in their life, where to go, how to go. And she is also a writer of a very good book, and the bestseller from Mess to Mesmerized. And she is here to discuss with us the 3 secrets to unleash the potential within you. We'll be just talking to her in few while, and we all will be welcoming her. But before that, let us collectively see few slides of ICSI, and let's show Natasha ma'am also what ICSI is, what we are doing, what is our agenda, what is our vision, what is our mission. To start with, I'll be starting as I do already daily, the significance of that day. Today is May 6th, and this is celebrated as International No Diet Day. So when we say No Diet Day, when I have heard it, I also stopped for 1 minute and I rechecked it. What is written? No Diet Day. So yes, this day actually make us realize that stop dieting and accept the way you are. It is more appropriate to be healthy from your mental setup, from your brain, and not just to give your own body a kind of a structure which makes you internally weak or mentally weak or tired or stress and anxiety conscious. Leave all these things and start accepting ourselves as we are, as the shapes and sizes given to us. And when we do that, truly believe that it will give us true happiness when we start accepting us the way we are. So I wish everyone International No Diet Day. Just think about it. I know that many of the viewers will not believe with that thing because many of us goes on dieting, but then we have to think in a very different manner, because change is only constant and we have to keep changing, and we have to have a new perspective, a positive perspective. So with this, ICSI once again welcome everyone, and we are a link between India and over 31 million overseas Indian, and collectively we are proud to say this, that all the intellectual minds, the people, those who are associated with us across the globe, we some or the other manner are contributing towards making education relevant. We are dealing into services industry, which is one of the major component of economy as considered as tertiary sector, but it is very, very important as far as services, skills, education, setups, exports are concerned. And equally, we are thankful to Colonel Menon sir, Colonel K.C. Menon sir. He's our regional advisor, South India. And this is his effort that we are getting such kind of a speakers every week, especially the women speakers. Those ladies, women, they are coming here and sharing their life with us, their experiences with us, and giving us a new vision to think, giving us a new road ahead to go into, and a positivity. So we are very thankful to Colonel Menon sir for guiding us, for being with us and helping us. And this is our trio that we believe, and this is our action plan also, that education is incomplete without skills and entrepreneurship and employment, MSME. So this is a trio of Shiksha, Kaushalta, Udyamita, and collectively we can do a lot in Atmanirbhar Bharat if we focus on education, skills, and MSME. And why women empowerment is very important, because I think women is a base, is a foundation of every development. Any development is not possible without contribution of women. So heads off to all of them. And as I've told that we are running finishing school skills development programs from many years, since 1994, and during pandemic we have converted our finishing school digitally into inspirational lab. And Inspirational Lab is also providing skills development courses, initiatives, and a lot many things to youngsters, which are in India and across the globe. We have dedicated year 2022 for teachers and youth empowerment, and we believe that entire component of services industry, whether it is keeping education services in center, can contribute towards Atmanirbhar Bharat and can contribute towards making India Vishwa Guru. And as we are celebrating Amrit Mahotsav, and Amrit Kal is running, and India is going to achieve 75 years of independence this year on 15th of August. So we, the teachers, we the educators, we the skills developers, and we the youth have to contribute towards the betterment, towards the best of the best things that we can provide for the development of our country. Till date, ICSI has completed 1,560 webinars starting from 25th March 2020, and it has a flavor of different things under the broader umbrella of making education relevant. It is not just about women empowerment, it is not just about education, it has a variety, and you can see that variety on our YouTube channel, ICSI, and you can go there, you can watch the videos, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe our channel to get more of these kinds of videos. And with this, that one thing that I always tell you, that believe in you, and whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, and everything is possible. So let's come together for making education and skills relevant, and keep posting, keep giving us your suggestions on the given email ID and on the given WhatsApp number. So with this, put your hands together and help me and be with me in welcoming Madam Natasha Advani ji. And with this, I'm just stop sharing. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to our platform, and we are glad that you are with us, and we welcome you. And let's have your introduction, and then we want to learn, we want to get something from you in today's webinar. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Chitra. Very nice slide, and I'm sure ICS. So I will go more as you know, everyone, like I feel everyone is a contribution to planet. So it's very important that everyone contributes and learn, because I feel that learning never stops. No matter how much you learn, it's a daily process, and we should never stop learning. As most successful people say, we have to learn every day. So hello everybody, this is Natasha Advani here. I'm an internationally certified coach, trainer, and intuitive energy alchemist. I have won various accolades for the past few years, and my TV show was on air the past 2 years on this spiritual channel, and a lot of people like my work, and my name has come in the international newspaper like CBC, NBC, and I've given workshops to corporates like Piramal, Tata, chartered accountancy firms. And I've given a lot of workshops to colleges also, HR College, KC College, and my articles have come in the HR newspaper also, and it's come in Bombay Times, Hindustan Times, and a lot more. And I guess it keeps going on. And during Corona, we were all giving online lectures. So I gave a lot of lectures online also because, as you know, nowadays, first people never used to take mental wellness very seriously. You know, they're like, oh, big deal. It's just mental wellness. But after Corona, a lot of people are working on health and especially mental wellness. And I realized that so many people were into loneliness, depression. There was domestic violence happening. So it taught us a lot. I guess it taught us all of us a lot that look within, because you know we as human beings only focus on outside, what's happening outside us. We distract us. You know, if you are feeling low, we'll think if we go for a movie or we go out partying, depression or loneliness is going to go away. It's not going to go away. We have to work within ourselves, and that's why I work on one-to-one sessions where, you know, I work on the root cause of people's problems. Because if superficially it will go away, but what is the root cause of the problem, we don't know. So that's why I feel it's very, very important. And again, you don't have to have a problem to get into this. You know, I tell people, a lot of people in my seminars, that, you know, we have bath every day. So a lot of people laugh. They're like, of course, ma'am, we do have. So I was like, y'all are having external bath. What are you doing for your internal cleansing every day, which is equally important? And I repeat, you don't have to have a problem to, you know, get into like do a meditation or some cleanse process. It's like a daily cleansing, because I believe your internal world is a reflection of your external world. So what you're portraying inside will clearly show what's happening outside. So, you know, that's way. So, you know, I'll tell you, you know, as we are going to talk about self development and self improvement, you know, Albert Einstein says there are two minds. One is the rational mind, which is the logical mind, and the second mind is the intuitive mind. What is the intuitive mind? It is the wizard within. So, you know, which is the self. So, you know, sometimes, like, we have, all of us have logical minds, which obviously is very important. But when we do meditations, when we do inner techniques, when we work, when we close our eyes and really look within, we go inside the self, and that is the intuitive mind. The most successful people you see, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, they have used their intuitive mind to become successful in life, and it's not going to come overnight. It's like a daily process, you know. So let me tell you a little bit about my personal life, you know, why I got into this line many years back. Because I grew up I had a nice family, everything, but unfortunately, at a very tender age of 7, I lost my mom of cancer, and that really affected me a lot. I had this void in my life. Of course, I had the most awesome father and brother, no complaints. Life went on, but the void was always there. So, and I was doing everything like going out with friends, partying, enjoying, but the void was not going. So, when I started doing these inner work techniques 20 years back, I started seeing a lot of shift in my life. You know, a lot of inner shifts in my life, and whatever I started asking started showing up. And that's when I realized that you know, these things are very important. The more we work on our inner self, our outside things keep changing. Because I used to feel a void. I had everything, but no one could fill, you know, that void. As you know, it's not easy to live without a parent. So when I started doing these things, uh, miraculous changes started happening in our life. And we feel, why am I telling you this story? Because when I was 7, I lost my mom of cancer. But I presume by 21, 22, we feel that we've overcome the problem, or we've overcome the issue, or something, we have overcome. But let me tell you, there are two minds. One is the conscious mind, and one is the subconscious mind. The conscious mind only works in the daytime, okay, when we are awake. But the subconscious mind works 24/7. So consciously, we must have thought that we've forgotten the incident. but subconsciously it plays on our mind. It could be anything you've gone through as a child. Maybe someone has shouted at you, maybe someone has slapped you, maybe some teacher, someone has demeaned you down and you've been hurt. Maybe you've seen some scary thing and you got scared. So, so we think consciously we've overcome it. You must have noticed people, even at the age of 50, they are sometimes scared of heights, or they are scared of lifts, or they are scared of dogs. Why? But can you, like, you're like, why is a 50-year-old or 40-year-old scared of these things? Because subconsciously that fear is still in our minds. So when I'm giving you my example. So when I was like 22, 23, and that's when I started my inner work and my meditation journey, I realized I had not overcome my mom's death. And I still remember the first time I meditated, I had tears coming out of my eyes, but not tears of sadness. I had tears of relief. I felt like 10,000 tons of tension had just come out of my head. I felt so much relief. And that's when I realized that in 15 minutes, I can feel so much. What if I study this? So the past few years, I've been studying this, and then of course I took it up professionally, and I've worked for a bank also, and I've worked for events. I've dealt with all celebrities, and it's not that I've not, but this has really helped me, and it does. Google, one of the biggest companies in the world, say the productivity of their employees improve because of meditation. Now imagine a company like Google also does a lot of inner work techniques because they feel their employees perform better, their relationships are better, their health improves when they start doing these things. And it is proved, when 7,000 people meditated, 80% of the world terrorism reduced. And these are scientific facts that, it has happened, and sometimes world war terrorism has actually reduced. Why? Because when we do these things, our energy shifts. And when our energy is of love and gratitude, automatically shift starts happening on planet Earth. According to me, which is the biggest virus? Not corona. Come on, can anyone take guesses?
Mm, yeah. So
You all can message in the chat or tell
yes,
Chitra.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So the biggest virus, people are writing that our inner shyness,
Okay, close, but
passive attitude.
okay.
Ji.
Okay, cool. But great, awesome, good. I like your replies, but actually, the biggest virus is fear.
Right.
More than the disease. Sometimes it's like disease is, again, what is disease? There's some dis-ease in the body. When you break up the word dis-ease, there's some emotional turmoil happening within, and sometimes it gets so intensive that it can create cancer, it can create, so many other things in the body. So it's very important to clear yourself from within. So, so my question to the audience is, I want to know, how does everyone start their day?
Okay.
How do you start? Because it's very important how we start our day.
Right. So with prayers, with
Okay,
jogging,
awesome.
with
Okay.
jogging, with exercise, with yoga,
Okay, awesome. But before you,
studying.
awesome answer, very good. But I want to know, you start your day means, is anyone seeing the mobile and then doing that later, or as soon as they get up, they are doing it?
Can you just repeat, ma'am?
Like a lot of, like, people said, na, prayers, yoga, and exercise. But my question to the audience is, do you start your day like immediately doing that, or first you see your cell and then you do some work and then you go for exercise?
So, okay, in this, there is a mixed reaction. Some says, yes, we see the mobile. Some says we don't see the mobile unless and until we go for our work. And the youth says, yes, we do one thing. One child is writing, we do the very first thing to see what all has come. And I check my Facebook.
So that's the thing. The idea is, when I ask you this question means, we work the whole day, right? Or we are studying or whatever, we get tired, right? We sleep to recharge the next day, right? Means, and even the mobile, if it's not charged, we need to charge it, right? So my question is, please do not see your mobile first thing in the morning. Do whatever is fun for you. I always tell people, start the day with what you love, because you notice when you first thing exercise or say prayers or do yoga, you're so fresh, you're so energized, your body is so good and energized, so your whole day goes good. You've ever noticed, if you had a fight in the morning or you've argued with some family member, your whole day goes bad, right?
Mhm.
Because you're like, because the energy is like, oh, I fought with someone, then whole day is cranky and your day goes cranky. So it's very, very important how you start your day, because then the whole day reflects on how your energy is in the morning. So I
Many
would
times, uh, ma'am, many time it happens that in many houses, the morning will start with prayers and Gayatri mantra and Ganesh mantra, or some kind of religious channels, live telecasts of some religious artis and all that. So that also gives a positive vibe.
Oh, yeah, anything. See, I tell people whatever you love. It could be prayers, going for a jog, it could be dancing, it could be listening to music. But as long as you feel good about it, the important thing is to feel good about how you start your day. Whatever works for you. I'm not saying you have to do
Ji,
meditation
ji,
or something. If exercise works for you, please do that, because this is a very, very important tip for self-development and inner work. When I give workshops of mine on manifestation and visualization, where a lot of people, they achieve their whatever they are asking for. This is very, very important. I'm giving you one of the tips here at the seminar, that start your day with a very, very positive attitude and be happy, because when you're happy, automatically your whole day goes good and you will attract good things in your life. So now let me give you some nice tips on how to de-stress.
yeah.
A very,
Uh,
very important tip. First tip is journaling. According to Harvard, okay, Harvard University, they say when you're stressed or you're feeling low or you're not, you don't feel your day has got very good. We have a lot of emotions, right, in our mind, negative thoughts, because, as they say, the mind has 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and most of them are negative. 55,000 mostly are negative. So when we do journaling, when you're feeling low, you're not feeling good about yourself, when you feel you have negative thoughts, just take a journal and just pour out all your negative emotions and your whatever is inside, because when you pour out in the paper what is inside, your mental chatter will reduce and you will start feeling better. And this is an ongoing process. You can't do one day and leave it the next day. You have to daily do this journaling, and trust me, you will see lot of changes. You yourself will start feeling good and light from within. Sometimes you do journaling, or even after writing, you can tear the piece of paper and throw it, or you can burn the piece of paper. How many of you saw this movie Jab We Met?
yes, I can say I have watched it.
Yeah, a
Best
lot of
part,
people.
yes,
So
easy.
in that, like when she splits, with her boyfriend, and she writes something, notice, in the piece of paper, and she flushes it,
Mhm.
because she
Yes.
she can't get over him. So these are very, very important techniques. Even I've been doing it since many, many years, and it's proved by Harvard that a lot of people have seen shifts in their life when they start writing this in the paper and feel good about yourself. So why don't we just try it now quickly?
Yeah.
Anyone, like, if you all are feeling not feeling any emotions, you all are feeling, or you feel you've not had a good day, students or teachers, or maybe someone has upset you, someone has hurt you, or something has happened which you wanted your day to go and it didn't go, and just write down, and you don't have to show it to anyone. Okay, it's your personal diary. What you write, you do not have to disclose it to anyone, because it's your personal emotions, your personal diary. So let's just do it quickly for 1 minute, and I want to know how are the audience feeling.
Okay.
So please start now, and just few lines, okay? Not like
Ma'am,
I don't
I
want you
am
to write.
also I am also participating.
Of course, I would love it. In fact, I would love to see your face and Major Sharma's face, but I'm
See,
I'm not being able to see. So quickly, like I know we have like lack of time and all. So
see, no
just a little
worries.
bit to see how you feel, when you've written something, and how are you feeling from inside.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so pretty relaxed, happy, and as I have done something that have removed my stress.
Wow.
See, so most of them are writing relaxed.
Okay, great. Awesome. So you feel such a simple thing which we just write down. And the more you write, trust me, the more you write, the more you take out the emotional turmoil, you'll start feeling more relaxed and much, much better, because you're taking out all the emotions in the diary and just releasing it. So that will really help. You notice you've hardly not even written for 1 minute and you're already feeling so relaxed.
Mm.
So you all can in fact do this technique for 30 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Like it's like an ongoing process. And the more you do it, the more you'll start feeling, relief and much better, you will see shifts happening.
Actually, ma'am, I think that everybody has lot many things inside, and everybody has their own stories that they want to tell to someone. Uh, like that. That's why I think that everybody finds a kind of a person whom they can say, or they can. But it is very difficult to believe everyone. That's the main thing. So that's why you told that we have to make the diaries,
Yeah,
because
because
that's the best.
sometimes, sometimes people are not free, they are busy, some
G,
friends or means I'm sure family, or sometimes
G,
someone is doing something. So
G.
it's in the nowadays, because of the digital, everyone is so busy with either phones or netting. So that's why I feel sometimes you have to just very, very another important thing is, please spend me time with yourself. I tell everyone, please put your phones aside, your digital equipment, and learn to spend time with yourself, because I always say the best relationship is a relationship with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're inside not feeling good about, okay, yeah, I'm sure friends, family make you feel better, but who is there with you 24/7? No one, right?
Mm-hmm. G,
You have to
G.
deal with yourself. So I tell people half an hour, it's very, very important to give yourself me time with no digital, nothing, just see how you enjoy your own company. And the more you start doing that, the more you will start feeling happier, and you'll start clearing a lot more stuff which is there. So in fact, I've done vipassana meditation so many times, where we are supposed to sit quietly for 12 days and not talk to anyone. Our mobile phones are taken and given to our teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and we cannot, it's like so much looking inwards, and trust me, it's the most awesome feeling.
G,
Okay,
G.
so I'm not telling you do all that, please,
And
but just try to do something which you try to spend time in your own and see what difference it makes. Also, another thing is, by Stanford University, they say it's very important. When we go outside, like from your balcony or wherever, just spread your hands like this and look at the sky. You notice when you look at the sky, you feel very mentally relaxed,
G, G.
right? You notice
And
when it's raining or it's of course sunny, you just spread your hands like that, because body language is equally important. I'm not saying you only have to sit in one place. Body
G.
requires movement, which is also very important. So if
Mm,
you all do that also,
mm.
you always start feeling relaxed and much, much better.
But then, ma'am, how to understand that what we are basically liking? Like you said that we have to, you can go outside and you can uh, um, uh, open your arms and then do. But then happiness and being relaxed is this concept is different for different persons. So, and if somebody is not able to understand that what is my liking, what is my disliking, how he or she should cope with their stress.
Yeah, so then see what is fun for, as I said, love what you do. Maybe some people like de-stressing through painting or explore, Try see what is your inner, what is from within, what are you really liking. If someone says, I just love listening to nice music, so then please do that. If someone
Mhm.
says, maybe walking gives me, I feel good with walking, so please do that. So explore things. Sometimes I know a lot of people are confused. That's why when I do one-to-one sessions with people,
जी,
they get more clarity on what do they want from life.
जी,
Because there's so much stress nowadays, and of course because of corona it's been even worse. What is happening mentally to people. So sometimes you just need to explore yourself from within and see what you actually want or what you actually like. Why these are very, very, very basic techniques I'm telling you, because this is, anyone can do it. But when I go really deep within in my coaching, then I try to find out what exactly the person is wanting or liking, or is, as I said, our subconscious mind has stored a lot of emotional turmoil. So when we really start working on the subconscious mind, then changes start happening. So why am I telling you this technique? Because these techniques are tried and tested by many people. Okay,
जी,
and these are very simple techniques, a lay person can understand. It's not very complicated, and you saw in few minutes they already started feeling better, right?
हाँ जी, yeah,
Yeah, so it's like, so that's why these techniques are very simple, very effective, and you can do it daily. And of course, if you have any questions also, you're most welcome to ask me later, even after the webinar, or if
जी,
anyone is stuck anywhere or anything, that's not a problem. But please do these techniques, they are very, very effective. Another very powerful technique for house cleansing, because there's sometimes, if you're having, there's a lot of relationship fights or a lot of fights happening in the house. I'm sure you all must be knowing what is dhoop. Dhoop mein, it's that dhoop agarbatti is there, which is very, very powerful. There's an infinity sign 8. So when you do 8 like this with the dhoop agarbatti 11 times in the house, you will see the space clearing, or the energy of the house will shift, the fights will reduce, you will feel much better if you do this. Because why 8? Because 8 is like a, it's not 8, it's an infinity number. Infinity number is very, very, it's a very powerful number. So if you do that in the house and all, you will start seeing very, very, a lot of shifts happening in the house. And music, sound, you notice on 20 immediately after corona, 25th March, they declared hand clapping. You must
हम्म,
have noticed,
जी,
right,
yes,
everyone? Why again hand clapping? There's a reason for that, because hand clapping has got to do with sound.
mhm,
And if these fingers tap together, people in depression, if they are clapping now, they start feeling better. I'm not going against doctor's advice. Okay, you have to take medical treatment. But this is, along with whatever medical treatment you are taking, you can do these techniques. And of course, I do sound healing where we work on sound, and the person starts feeling much better through the sound healing frequencies. So you can just do through sound bowls, or you can take utensils, because you notice music releases a lot of negativity. You must have noticed, right?
जी,
If you listen to music or you listen to soothing stuff and all, that's another very, very major factor on releasing negativity. And you notice when everyone claps, people feel so happy, right? In
जी,
functions and this, and I mean in functions, weddings, birthdays, you notice everyone's energy, they are clapping and people are feeling so nice. So indirectly there is sound happening, and your hands are touching together. So when you do that, we like, I know we didn't know that, but actually you notice when you start clapping on your own also for 5 minutes, you yourself will start feeling happier and much
right,
better. And trust me, these are very simple, but they are very, very powerful techniques. And it
जी,
will help you, to shift your energy. As Swami Vivekanand said, all the lights in the world cannot be compared to a ray of the inner light of self. Because
right,
when you really look within, trust me, you will see lot of shifts in your life, and you start clearing from inside, and automatically things happen. And I'm not saying that only do meditation or only do that. Also very, very important is coming out of your comfort level and taking action. Okay, it's not like just sitting, visualizing and doing it. You have to come out of your comfort level, you have to take action. It's like they say, no, or like, for example, if a person is 100 kilos and they'll just visualize they are thin, it's not going to work. You have to work on your diet, you have to exercise, you have to, go to the gym, take action. So it's very, very important. So now
But
I'm going to,
yeah,
sorry, what were you saying?
can I ask a question here, ma'am? A question
Yeah,
has come. So
yeah.
you told that we have to come in action, but the question has come that when we are into a depressing mode and we want to be in our comfort zone, we don't want to change, and then in that situation, how can we get motivated to do something when we don't want to do? We are happy with what we are doing.
So again, see, remember one thing, the mind now, the mind is the ego. The negative mind is the ego. It will always want comfort. Okay. But when we go inside the self, we have to little bit see, we have to push ourselves. And again, as I said, if you're feeling depressed, what do you love? If you want to listen to music, you want to do journaling, you want to talk to a friend, you have to switch, into the thing. But let me tell you, the ego, sometimes the mind is the ego, the self is love. So okay, so obviously the ego mind doesn't want to come out of the comfort level, because you're coming out now, it's uncomfortable. So it's not going to be easy. But if you, even that 1 second, if you try to shift, doing what you want, as I said, you want to listen to music, call a friend, just, or maybe your friend is helping you to come out of your comfort level, or a trainer, coach. That's why we, the most successful people, we think only when you're low and all, we need a trainer and coach. But trust me, coach, all celebrities have coaches.
Ji, ji,
Okay,
ji.
all success, in fact, successful people have coaches in the health field, in exercise. They have coaches in the finance field, they have coaches in the career work. They have coaches, in fact, in every area. So the mind will always stop you. Don't, you're coming out of your comfort level, you want to learn something new, it's not going to be easy, and we succumb to that pressure. So whoever is asking that question, do not succumb to the pressure.
Ji,
Okay, you
ji.
have to push your, and if you need help, that's when we come in the line. That's when trainers, coaches and all help you to, work on yourself. And if you need a push, because everyone needs a push. Okay, sometimes it's not easy to do it alone. So that's when, we come in the picture, and we say, no, you can do it. It's just a question of overcoming the comfort level. And you see, even athletes and all break their own, athletes, they say before actually running for Olympics, they close their eyes and visualize themselves running,
Ji,
and they
ji.
have to break their own record. You think they don't have to come out of their comfort level? Celebrities, how hard they have to work. We think everything looks very good from outside, but I have worked with them behind the scenes in events, and I know how hard they work, and they have to come out of their comfort level every second.
Ji, ji.
And today, even I've achieved so much in life, I have to come out of my comfort level. Otherwise, if I'm going to be the same, and I'm not going to improve myself, then how are you going to move ahead in life? Whether it's relationships, whether it's health, whether it's finances, any area.
Ji, ji.
So whoever is asking that question, work on these things. It will help you, because it is that mind which is going to stop you. But you have to, overcome that. And I know sometimes it's not easy to do it alone. That's when you need help.
Ji, ji.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you
is your
for that.
answer?
Ji,
Yeah.
ji, ji.
Okay, great. So, so that's when, so these are very, very effective techniques. When you do it, you will start seeing changes in my mind. I want to ask you one, and there are two quotients. One is the emotional quotient, that, and one is the intellectual quotient. Now, intellectual quotient, I'm sure a lot of people, all of you are intelligent, and because that's why you're like teachers, students, you're in the best of colleges, schools. But why do people feel low? And why do people commit suicide? And why people are depressed? Because their emotional quotient is low. And if your emotional quotient is low, then it's very difficult to move forward. So that's when we do these inner techniques, when we do meditations, when I work on people's emotional quotient, the emotional quotient starts increasing, they start feeling emotionally more secure, and that's how they improve their life and they start performing better in any area of their life. Because we have so many techniques for intellectual, right? For mind.
जी,
But do
जी,
we have so much for emotional potent? And what happened in Corona? The people had no knowledge of emotional quotient. They were feeling very low. They didn't know what to do. And that's when so many things started happening. And people were feared. They were scared. Oh, what will happen? This one is getting, that will happen. And I told people during Corona, please don't see so much news and Facebook, because there was only negativity. And the mind only loves negativity. You notice, okay, there are two people. When a person is very happy, what do we say? Are, or if a person is very happy and laughing the whole day, what do people say? Oh, ye pagal hai, she's mad or he's mad. How can he laugh the whole day? Right?
yes, yes,
But when a person is crying, 20 people will come and console him, or 30 people, her. Oh, so sorry, what happened? You notice?
yes, ma'am.
The mind loves all these things. For that person who asked that question, the mind is going to force you to do things like that. So but if you are positive, now I'll tell you a story of a person who had cancer. Okay, and of course I'm sure the person was taking medical treatment, everything, but the doctor told him that he has few months to live and all, but please don't take stress, just relax. Okay, and this is a true story. Just
जी,
relax. Of course he was taking the medications, everything was happening, but he just de-stressed. He was seeing funny movies and enjoying, not taking any stress, because he said, I hardly have thing to live now. Why should I take stress? I'm not going to work, and I have only few months to live. You know what happened after 6 months?
जी, जी, ma'am.
He went to the doctor. Of course, checkups were happening, everything was happening. The doctor was shocked. The cancer disappeared,
Okay,
because his cells in the body were happy. They were vibrating with joy. He didn't have so much stress, and automatically things started shifting. So that much impact the mind and the cells of your body can have on you. And if we keep thinking negative, 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 it has an impact on the body, and a lot of emotional turmoil gets clogged, and then that can create a lot of diseases in the body. Now I'll give you a story of a positive mindset.
जी,
This
sure.
person, he was in a cold storage.
Okay,
These people work in a cold storage. They go inside and they have to close the door, see everything is all right. So this person, when he went inside the cold storage, by mistake the door locked. Okay, and he was stuck in the cold storage. And next day when the people came to see him, guess what happened? He had died. But you know what? The people wondered why he died, because the cold storage was not working. But his mind was so strong, and he's like, cold storage, cold storage, cold storage, that he actually died by negative thinking.
right.
So you notice, the same mind can have a positive effect, and the same mind can have a negative effect. It's up to you how you choose your mind,
Absolutely right.
you know. So these things are very, very important. So come on, now we are doing a little sitting. Can everyone stand up? And this is called a power move, okay? Where I tell people that how they say when they are feeling bored, depressed. I want to know, what is everyone's power move? It could be anything. It could be jumping, shouting, moving your body. But trust me, when you do that, you'll automatically start feeling better. So would everyone like to try? In fact, no, they are going to do it.
Right, right, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'm just going to give you a demo, and I want everyone to do what
Yes,
I'm doing. It
we
could
we
be
will be doing with you.
great. It could be any power move. It could be like this. It could be, you are clapping your hands, jumping, whatever works for you. But when you do the power move, I want you all to shout as if you never shouted before. I want a voice to come which is very, very loud. I'm going to give you my demo.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
And then everyone is going to do it with me. Of course, I can't see everyone,
Yes,
but I presume, I trust that you will do it. Is
I'm
everyone
with you.
ready?
I'm
Okay.
with you. I'm
First,
with you, ma'am.
yeah. So first, of course, I'm doing a demo. And then everyone is going to do it with me. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, see, this is my power move. Whatever works. You want to jump, you want to clap your hands, you do whatever works for you. Okay, one, two, and you have to say yes. Okay, I'm doing it, and then you all will do it after me. One, two, three. Yes! Did you all hear me
Yes, ma'am.
very clearly?
Yes.
Was I
Perfect.
weak? Was I low? Was I feeling low on energy?
No, no, not low on energy, high on energy.
Okay,
How's
now
the
I want,
spirit?
now
It's
I
high.
want
Gee.
everyone to do it. And if you want to go as loud as you can, there are no restrictions. So I'm
Sure.
counting one, two, three, and you all are going to do it. I'm not going to do it this time.
Right,
Everyone
right,
ready?
right. Yes.
One, two, three.
Yes.
Okay, I could only hear you.
Because everybody is on YouTube live channel, ma'am. So on their behalf,
So I'm
on their
okay.
behalf,
Okay, I
I'm
want to know how's everyone. One more. Come on, one
yeah,
more we'll
yeah.
do. Okay,
Okay.
I'm saying one, two, three, then everyone's
J,
going to do it. One,
J.
two, three.
Yes.
Okay, now I want to know how's everyone feeling.
So they are writing wonderful, great, great session. Wonderful. Lot many wonderfuls are coming.
Okay, awesome. You saw how such a small power move, and this is not even A of what I do in my seminars. But not even so. You saw how body is important to move, and when you just
Ji,
shout and
ji,
feel good about yourself,
ji.
how do you feel?
Actually, an energy comes inside, ma'am.
Right? When you,
Yes.
that's why people love exercising,
Ji,
they love dancing,
ji.
they love moving. In fact, in my live seminars, I make people dance also.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's something very good. Even I have felt that whenever we are low with the energy, I always used to either sing or to dance, and that gives me a relief. So everybody has their own kind of a relief sessions, but that works for me.
Yeah, awesome. In fact, I do dance meditations for people, and it's a different
Okay,
form of thing,
okay,
because I know movement is equally important.
right.
It's not only sitting and doing
Ji,
everything.
ji.
Movement is very, very important. So great. So now we just saw the PPT.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hmm?
ma'am. We'll move
So
on to
I'm
that.
sharing my screen.
Ji, 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 ji. Ma'am, till the time you are sharing your screen, can I
Yeah,
ask that, especially for the younger generation, when they get up in the morning,
yeah.
is this, or and even in the Corona period, when everybody is sitting is very much. So in that case, there are lot many health problems, or maybe some kind of a stiffness in the body. So if you can suggest few moves that we do in the morning that will help us, maybe slightly, or
But now, in fact, everything is opened up.
yes, it is, but still in the morning, if you can suggest when we get up.
Morning, see, anything that that you can do movement, like maybe like just stretching like this,
Mhm,
doing a little,
mhm,
move, like basically,
mhm.
then just little, putting your hands up like this,
Ji, ji, ji,
putting your
ji.
face, basically anything which is movement. Or if you have some music, you just want to,
Hand,
jiggle a little bit, move
right.
move your hands like this up and down,
Ji, ji,
right? And
ji,
move your head.
ji,
So, that will really help.
ji, ji.
Like
Thank
basically
you so
move a
much.
lot, so that you feel that that stiffness should just go away, in
Ji,
the this thing.
thank you for that. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
You can see my screen.
Yes, it is very much visible.
Okay,
Pathway
great.
to success.
Yeah. So now these are few very, very simple tips on how we can be, successful.
Mhm. Right.
Why is it? You can see, right, the screen. One.
Yes, now it is visible.
But I know it's not moving. Why is it not going?
Ma'am, you can have a book view also for the presentation.
No, can you all see now?
Hanji, surely.
Let's just do it. Okay, wait, sorry. Okay. The attitude of gratitude. See, this is very, very important. I tell people, that
Ji.
it's always have gratitude for what you have, because when we focus on what we have, the universe will give us much more. But what do people do? We focus on, oh, we don't have that. That person is so lucky. I don't have. So what will the universe say? Tathastu, and they'll give you lack only. So it's very important to write down. In fact, I tell people, before sleeping, please have a gratitude journal and write down the things you have gratitude for, because the more you write down, the more you'll start seeing, you'll feel good from within, and you'll focus more on abundance. Okay, so develop the attitude of gratitude. How many ever things you want to write? You want to write 10, 15, 20 things? It's totally up to you. 100, but make sure you have this, because the more you focus on that, the more you will create more in your life. That's very important. And you notice, as nature, you should be friendly, kind, non-judgmental, compassionate, smile. You notice if someone says hi and they are very bored, like they just go hi. You know how people say, and would you really like to go to that person, or will you even want to do a workshop with that person? No, right?
Yes.
Anything, so these are little things which are very, very important. Stop complaining. Again, what does complaining do? It reduces your vibrations. And if you want to attract things in your life, you have to be in high vibration. So it's very important. Love yourself. A lot of people say, oh, that person is so lucky, or I wish I was that star, I wish I was that. But then again, what are you telling the universe? What are you telling? That you don't like your own self. I tell people that everyone is a gift on planet Earth, and everyone is unique. So please learn to accept yourself the way you are and move on. That doesn't mean you don't improve yourself. Don't get me wrong. That has to be an ongoing process. But just love yourself and accept yourself the way you are. Don't judge people, and you'll see shifts happening in your life. This very, 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 very important is the law of forgiveness. If you really want to see shifts in your relationships, in your money life, in your health, I tell people that please, please, please forgive people. Now let's do a quick little meditation. I won't be putting on music, but I want everyone to close their eyes, okay? Close their eyes, and I want you to imagine someone who's hurt you the most. Okay? I want you to visualize that picture, and to that picture, I want you to say these 4 things. Okay, I repeat. See, you have to just close your eyes like this wherever you're sitting. Visualize that picture, whoever has hurt you. Just be in a relaxed mind. Okay, and tell that picture, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I repeat, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Take your time. You can say it in the mind. Just connect with that person. Yes, I'm not saying that person is right or that person is, done everything. But you know what? Keep doing that. And I want answers from the audience. How do they feel?
I think they are still doing. That's why nobody has written.
Okay, they can take like 50 seconds.
I'll surely inform you later.
Oh.
Ji. Yes, we can, Ji. Ma'am, something not very positive has come. So they are saying that when we close our eyes and see the person who actually has done something wrong with us, the one thing that I do is I open my eyes. How
Okay,
can
fine. Fine. See, it's like, see, I'm into this and meant sometimes it's not easy. That means you have not has so much revenge inside you that it's not possible initially to forgive. That's perfectly fine because it's an ongoing process. It's not going to come overnight. But this is a very powerful technique. Try, maybe if you want to, if you're feeling so much negativity, again, do journaling. Say, I don't like you, this you did to me, this you did. Just take out all your negative emotions in that, and after that then you try this exercise. And again, it's not like, why am I saying, because we don't have so much time, but what I'm trying to tell you is it's a mental muscle, it will take time. Maybe the hate is so much that they don't even want to imagine that person in front of you, that has so much emotionally affected you so badly.
One is also writing, I hope the same thing he will also say to me.
Again, forgiveness is not about the other person. Forgiveness is about your clearing your emotional turmoil. The person might be not doing anything, but it's, again, these techniques are not about the other person. It's about when you work on yourself, automatically that person is not going to affect you any longer. That's the reason we do these processes.
Ma'am, a question I want to ask over here related to this, because the answers have come. So is it really possible to convert a negative person into a positive one? Is it possible?
No, again, forgiveness, as I said, is not, that person is not going to change. You will change, like that person will not affect you any longer. Okay, because you are doing the exercise. He doesn't know anything about forgiveness and he doesn't know anything about emotional clearing. You're the one who knows about emotional clearing. So after some time, you automatically, that person is not going to affect you. And again, it's not going to come overnight. It will take, sometimes it takes months. Okay, these techniques, what I'm telling you, it's not like you say today and tomorrow you say, ma'am, it's not going to. No, it's like an ongoing process. Sometimes even it took me months to forgive someone.
Yes.
Okay, because these, as I said, these are very, very intensive. It's not like the logical mind. Arey, once likh liya, but I'm not feeling anything, ma'am. No, this is an overall process. That's why I have personal coaching, because sometimes people say, no, we cannot forgive. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I can't do this. But that's when we have to keep working on ourselves and, work, and then automatically things will start shifting.
Here, I would like to ask you a question, ma'am, if you permit.
Yeah, sure.
That, during your training programs, dealing with such kind of a people, how, after what duration of time you have observed the changes happening in that particular person?
See, again, from person to person is different. Some people take 1 month, some people is okay, 10 days, some people take 5 months, 6 months, because it's, again, it's like a ongoing, because see, every person's is different, no? Some people are extremely sensitive, some people have a lot of hatred, revenge in them, that no, ma'am, we can't do it, or he's hurt me or she's hurt me, or whatever. But I'm just saying that it, like, see, this is again not like maths, 1 + 1 is 2. No. This is not math. It's not the logical mind. We go very deep, and every person is different. Now, I don't know what are his or her childhood trauma. Maybe that person has gone through much more trauma than this person. So that person might take more time. Whereas this person has not seen so much trauma, difficulty. Whereas this person say, okay, maybe it's easier for that person to forgive.
So in your training sessions, do they share with you their life experiences?
So I don't do group, like, say, if some people prefer personal, because sometimes they don't like talking in front of a lot of, so it's like, then I do one-to-one coaching. But this is like a large scale training. If it's something very basic, like how I'm telling y'all, then it's okay, because see, some people don't want to share their personal things with everyone.
I'm sorry.
So they don't want to share it. So then in online, so that's when, if I'm doing live sessions, then they put it on paper. Can I personally see it later? But in online, sometimes people don't want to share their personal trauma, so it all depends.
G. Yeah, you are right now. So we can move ahead.
Okay.
So this is basically changing the mindset.
Yeah, changing the mindset, going to the self, releasing the your emotional quotient, which is, hurting daily, daily, daily.
Hmm. Right.
Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am. This is so inspiring, actually. Actually, it is
Thanks.
inspiring.
Thanks so much. So this is develop the attitude of confidence. Be confident. Again, why I said body language. It's very important to be confident in whatever you're doing, because your body language says a lot of things. So, body never lies. A person who's shy or a person who's not very confident, you will come to know through their body language. So, of course, it doesn't come overnight. Sometimes people take time. Okay, but idea is to work on yourself daily. That's very important. How to develop intuition. Now, this I was talking, about the subconscious mind, where we do meditations and we work on ourselves and we do these techniques, because the more you do these things, you work on the self, and the more you work on the self, or you will start connecting with your intuition, your inner self, yourself. They say na, your intuition. That's why I call myself a intuitive. Now you know why I call myself a intuitive energy alchemist,
Got it.
because we work on more on intuition.
Yes, ma'am. And that is, I think, which is actually required in present times.
And not only present, I think it's required every day.
G.
Because see, it's not, and it's according to scientists, World Health Organization, according to research. You know how many people commit suicide every year?
Okay. You can
8
share.
lakhs.
8 lakhs every year. Okay. Across the globe. Okay.
According to World Health Organization. I've done a lot of research.
G.
So, so how to develop, again, I gave you these techniques, forgive people, change your vibration, do what you love, write down journaling techniques, because the higher your energy vibration is, you'll start seeing, shifts in your relationships, in your money life, in your health. All that is very, very important.
And ma'am, if you can just move on to the previous slide, I have a question with that.
Yeah.
After seeing this slide, I just want to ask that nowadays it is told that even chanting can do wonders for our mental setup. So
of course, see, again, I say whatever works for you. If you feel chanting works for you, Om Namah Shivaya, whatever works for you, you do that. If you feel, and of course, it's awesome, I think, you say chanting, say God's prayers. If you feel that improves your vibration, you can do that also. Whatever you do, whatever works and you feel good about yourself, you do that.
Any chanting that you conduct during your sessions, training sessions?
Yeah, like see, there are mix of religion, so I don't go into religion, frankly. Because if someone is a Muslim, someone is a Parsi, so then if I only say Hindu, because see, I'm a Hindu, so I'll prefer Hindu. But I don't know if someone is Muslim in my workshop, then what do I do? So I don't want anyone to feel bad. So God's thing I keep separately. I say this is your choice.
I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Why I've asked you is I thought apart from religion, there can be a common chanting that maybe and tell.
So in fact, this what I gave you, okay, this what I gave you, this I love is a Ho'oponopono chant. It's like a chant only, where you're saying it, and you're saying it in such a way that it is you are clearing things in your life. Because again, I don't want to say it in Hindi, because I don't know who's coming for my workshop.
Yes.
So I don't want to specify any particular thing. That's why I give energy techniques which is which is okay with everyone.
Okay.
Whether it's clear, mental chatter, something like that. But of course, if it's one-to-one, then of course I work on whatever the person prefers, if it's a Hindu chant or whichever chant. So from that aspect.
You're absolutely right. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So this is again a visualization which I told you that you clear your mental picture. You imagine what you want in life and work on what you want to achieve. But this is, of course, when I do my visualization manifestation workshops, we go more deeper into it. So that's the thing. And then, of course, these are my details. If anyone, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and all these things. And you can contact me on any of this. And Chitra, and the one last thing, like, in fact, I felt a lot of people were going through a lot during COVID. So, in fact, I've written this book. I'll stop. I've written this book, like, I'm sure you can see it now, and because of it's called From Mess to Mesmerize, and it's available on my website, www.natashaadvani.com. You can check it out. And Chitra, if you could please share my links,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
my details. So
Yeah.
you can, this book is available. You can please check out the website and buy it from there. And all my details, what work I do, what workshops I've given, it's all there on my website. I'm on YouTube channel, Natasha Advani Life Coach. You can check that out. I'm on LinkedIn also, and I'm on Facebook, Natasha Advani Life Coach.
All your links we have already put in the chat as well
Yeah.
as in the description box of YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I have any questions or any doubts you all have for whatever I've
Yes,
said up till now?
yes,
You want
yes.
to ask any questions?
Actually, I am just waiting for my turn so that I can ask questions. There are a few questions that have come, ma'am. Very
Okay.
first question, when you just show about the book, I'll take this question. They're asking that what is the price of this book?
Okay. Yeah, see the physical.
Is it available on Amazon as well?
Yeah, it's if you see my website, the physical copy is there. It's on my website, and if you want the ebook, then it's on Amazon.
Okay, right.
So whatever you all prefer, you all can
And the
pick it
price,
up.
ma'am? And the price?
The physical copy is $4.99.
Okay.
And the ebook is 99.
Okay, $4.99 and 99.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Okay.
And I wrote it specially for the contribution, and there are nice case studies and techniques in this book. So, you all will like it. So please do pick it up. I really appreciate that.
In a very brief manner, if you can tell, this book is all about the mind tuning.
This book is more about how different techniques are there, and case studies of people who have followed the techniques, and it has improved their life, by reading this book.
And also question is coming, ma'am, that how they can get to know about your trainings, like the next training, when it is happening and where it is happening, from where they can get.
Yeah, so sure. So if you see my website now, my contact details, everything is there. So if they are interested in any trainings, I also do customized trainings. Like suppose they say, ma'am, we are group of 20, 30, and we want to do a manifestation workshop. So I can create the workshop specially for those audience. And all my workshop names, www.natashaadvani.com. All my workshop names are there. Few are there, of course, but I do much more. But again, if I know what you are looking for, I create customized workshops also according to what. Suppose like people like we want to do manifestation. So then I, do that. Then I have workshop on trillionaire mindset, pathway to success. So different there. So if you see my website, full information about me is given.
Ma'am, if you can tell us what is the minimum and the maximum fees of or an average fees of a training program, and how many days it is for?
That again, it all depends, because it all depends how many people I have. You got it? How many people, audience, is it one-to-one coaching, is it more audience? So I cannot say like that live. It all depends when I speak to the person.
I got your point. You are right on that part. And also in the very beginning, it is a question has come that in the beginning you have told that you have a channel which like not your channel, but you come on you have a program on a channel, religious channel. So I want to know what is the timing and what is the channel, when can we watch that?
Oh, okay, no, that had come only during in 2020, 2021. Now
Okay.
it's now see, because it's like a spiritual, different spiritual teachers they call, they
Okay.
like your work, so they call you for a like an episode or so, few episodes.
Is it available on YouTube?
No, but YouTube, you can see a lot of my videos, which will
Right.
help you. Like I've given a lot of techniques on different life experiences. So in
Right.
fact, if you want to see my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll really help you.
Right. Another question, ma'am, that has come is if you can tell us the difference between sympathy, empathy, and compassion.
Okay, nice question. See, sympathy is feeling sorry for the person, which is, according to me, of course, to each its own, because it's a very relative term, is not good. Because, sympathy means we are feeling above the person, which is not right, because everyone is equal.
Hmm.
Okay? Like, oh, we are feeling sorry that person does. It's okay. It's a part of life. Empathy is connecting with the person's emotional turmoil, which is also good. But sometimes I have seen very sensitive people get so involved that they get hurt. You got it? So
Hmm.
also you have to be very careful with empathy, because highly sensitive people can, also get affected. Compassion is what Dalai Lama and all these people, Gautam Buddha, say. The highest form of being, they say in meditation, is compassion. Compassion is not really connecting with the person, but having the compassion that everything will be all right.
Okay.
you know it's like, means, they say, this saying is there, it's who's the compassion is the highest form of, even more than love.
Right.
It is compassion and gratitude. So I'm not saying that don't have empathy, like we all have friends, close people, but you sometimes notice you get so involved that your life starts getting affected.
J, 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 J.
So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying anything is bad or good, because again, it's a very relative term. But what, in my opinion, I feel compassion is the highest form for, really contributing to the person. At the same time, you notice, if a person is feeling low and the person just talks to you and you just be a good listener, even without talking, don't you feel that person feels so nice?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that is also compassion.
J, J.
Compassion is not only going hugging or this and that, just being so compassionate that being really connected and like, okay, that it's okay, things will become all right.
Mm.
Sometimes you must have noticed people, if a person is low and someone just walks in and the energy shifts of the room,
Yes, yes, yes,
and
absolutely.
they're like, wow, who's this person?
J,
And
J,
again, it has nothing to do with looks or oh, this person is gorgeous, just the energy shifts the thing.
J, J, J,
So,
J.
so that's what it's all about, being in a highest form of, gratitude, compassion. And so people really want to be with you,
J.
you
Ma'am, do
know.
you believe? Yes, yes, sorry, sorry to interrupt. Please go ahead.
No, sorry, that's it.
So,
Continue.
do you believe in telepathy, ma'am?
Of course, I totally believe. You must have noticed that, you're thinking of a friend in the US or thinking of someone, and that person calls you.
J, J. Many
What is
times.
that? That's like, in fact, when I do my power of mind workshops,
Mhm,
I talk so much about the mind and how
mhm.
the mind works and how we can attract a lot of things in our life by just shifting our mindset.
G, G. Another, yeah, please, please.
Yeah, sure. No, it's fine.
Another question has come, ma'am. I think this is from a student only. A youth is asking that how to overcome the fear of career choices, fear of career.
Again, have clarity first on why you have, and fear why. Sometimes, I tell people, do what you love. It could be anything. Like, some people maybe want to be a dancer, some person wants to be an actor, or some person wants to excel in engineering. So don't have fear. See that, what would, I ask you this one question, what would you do, what would you do that if I tell you 24/7 you would want to do? They say, now love what you do, and
Mhm,
don't compare yourself to anyone,
mhm.
because they are different. See, every human being is different. So don't compare. If you like something, see, if you do it 10 hours a day, would you still want to do more? Would you still want to do 12 hours, 14 hours? So don't have fear. As I said, fear is the biggest virus. Fear is again mind saying you can't do it. It's stopping you, it's limiting you. So you have to overcome that. As long as you have passion, fear disappears. See, we all have fears. Our first day of walking, first day of going to school, first day of college getting ragged. You think we didn't have fear? But we overcame it now. First job interview. It's natural, but the idea is we have to fight it. We have to overcome it.
What is motivation, your motivation in the life, ma'am? The energy that you are giving to us, who is the inspirational force behind that?
Actually, like I told you, I've seen a lot of losses of loved ones, so it's not been easy for me in life. My father also expired like few years back. So, but I feel for me is my brother and my uncle who push me, and they push me to come out of my comfort level. Trust me. Like if I say, I say, oh God, how will I do? Because this is only mental wellness. Then we have the finance field. Then we have, there's, as a woman, we have to multitask. We have to do so many things. So imagine how much comfort level we have to come out now. We have to be, we have to be good in everything, if not the best.
Is there any phrase that you read every time when you feel low to get inspiration from? Any phrase or anything?
A phrase, actually, I just tell this is my loving phrase that all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And
can you please repeat, ma'am? That's one thing very wonderful that you have just told us.
Yeah, all of life.
All of life
comes to me
with
ease, joy, and glory.
And this is also a chanting mantra that you have given to us today. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, you can say this 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the evening, because see, this is again applicable to everyone.
If you can just like a mantra. If you can just write it this in the chat box right now.
Oh yeah, sure. Of course.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I'll just put it on the YouTube channel. Okay, one last question I'll be taking because time is running. So there are many questions, but I have selected one. So a question is that, ma'am, what is a right way to do meditation? Because many people say that they can't do meditation. What is meditation? Because so what is the right way to do meditation?
See, there's no right or wrong way. I would suggest if you're a beginner, please take some advice because sometimes like when we do Vipassana and all that, we tell people if the person has cancer or depressed, or if the person is depressed, feeling low, don't do meditation because it will magnify that energy. If you're depressed and you do meditation, you will be more depressed. Okay, so please take proper training. Don't start off anything on your own. Because if you go very deep, why didn't I do today? I did a very, very basic meditation because I don't know how is your state of mind. I don't know where are you. I don't know what trauma you have seen in the past. So it's very important to please take guidance. And again, many people think meditation is only closing the eyes and this and sitting. No, meditation is being in the present. Meditation could be painting. Meditation for someone could be dancing. Meditation for someone could be running. Because meditation is what? It's being in the present moment. And if you're being in that present, you're enjoying yourself, there's nothing like it. And of course, as I said, you're most welcome to, contact me for details and all, but don't do it on your own. Please take guidance. Because if you go very deep, then, and if something goes wrong, then I don't know who will be there, to help you. Family member, because you have to be very, very careful because it's inner work. It's not just external where people will come and help you.
A very right and a very new way you have told us today that Even when you are doing a painting, that is also a meditation. So that's something amazing, ma'am. And
Thank you.
with this, I want to thank on behalf of all the viewers and ICSI team. Thank you for coming and sharing your valuable views with us and giving us your time. And I'm hopeful that your suggestions, your viewpoint have definitely helped a lot many people. Thank you, and we
Thank you
wish you
so
all
much.
the best. All
Yeah,
the
and
best.
Chitra, you could just put my review link
Yeah, we have
in the
already
chat.
done that, ma'am. In the
Also,
very beginning, we have already pinned that. So people
also
will,
one, yeah, so one request, everyone, whoever's liked my lecture, and I would just appreciate one little one kindness gesture from you all, that Chitra has put the Google review link. So I would appreciate that if you could just write a few words on how you found the lecture in this lovely platform and how it has helped you, and I would really appreciate that.
so all my dear audience, please go to the YouTube live chat, and on the very beginning, we have pinned the link where which you can give your reviews and you can share your views, and ma'am can see that how you have felt after listening the valuable inputs given by Natasha Advani ji. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. Of course, it's night. Have a great dinner, all of y'all, and don't have fear, and
See.
have fun and practice these techniques. And I would love to hear from y'all. On my email is also on my website, natashalifecoach1@gmail.com. What shifted for y'all? You all have any questions later? You're most welcome to ask me, and have a look at all my programs.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
may you all achieve your dreams and have a great life.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. And we wish you the same for you.
Thank you so much.
Good, good night.
Good
And
night. Bye bye.